So we're out of there, left High Island, on our way up to Fitzroy Island today. Had a beautiful morning in on the beach there, spectacular. And the breeze has just gone around to the southeast there now, so perfect timing really. So we're just going to womble our way up, full main, full headsail, only about 10 miles. So we've got 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours. We're just cruising along, keep our eyes out for some more whales after last night. That was so cool to see those whales. Just a couple of miles to go, the breeze has come in, doing some nice boat speed. And there it is, just there. Not too far to go, we've jibed over. Precious just having a little rest there. So, on our final approach now, you can see we've still got the headsail up, but we've ditched the main. So we had to sort of jibe back again. We thought we'll just come up into the breeze, got rid of the heady, came up in the breeze, dropped the mainsail, and then we'll just sail the last little bit on the headsail. Only got a mile to go. Pretty nice sail today though. A little bit of swell though, so I've heard some nasty stories about Fitzroy Island not being the most quiescent anchorage, so we'll see how we go with that. Made it, Precious?
Not there yet. We haven't got the mooring ball up yet.
That should be easy. I'm excited to see what's around the corner. It's always exciting when you come to a new spot and you come around that final corner towards the moorings area. It's pretty deep here, so we may actually opt for a mooring, but I guess we see how many boats are in here. It's midweek though, it's only Tuesday, so I think we should be right, hopefully. So there's a few boats in here. Hopefully there's enough spare moorings. Looks like our mate an Island Lady, Graham and Kathy, might be in there. All set up there, Precious?
Set up.
Looking pretty nice in here. Alrighty, we made it. We're on the dreaded mooring ball. We hate mooring balls, but anyway, it's very deep here, so it's a little bit more of an issue to try to anchor, so we're going to go with it. Hopefully we've got a nice steady breeze tonight. Here's our friends on the Island Lady that we met down at Marillion. Looking very nice.
Might have to get out the paddleboards.
Looking beautiful. Hopefully our dinghy's still down here. It was a fun afternoon. Hopefully it'll be a nice calm night. Looks fairly calm so far, but
In the mooring ball might bang.
That's right. It's always a trade-off with the old moorings, isn't it? A little bit of breeze is not all bad. It's a nice looking resort, isn't it? Be a little bit rolly tonight. Very little wind here, but there's swell coming from everywhere. Looks like it's coming from that side. Looks like it's coming from over here. I think it's just going to be a messy night. But a beautiful sunset. Callista here, and noisy neighbours. See you tomorrow. Change of direction?
Yeah.
Looks like we're going this way.
Walk, the Nudie Beach walk, and then the summit or the lighthouse.
Secret Garden sounds good.
Look at that.
It even looks nice. So. Is this it, just to the top of the stairs and back? I know, let's do it. Okay, this is the secret garden. Look at that. It's amazing.
I'll show everyone the secret garden.
I know it's a secret. I can't tell you where it
I'll
is.
tell you how we got here.
No one's ever been here before.
Oh, there's a baby in there. Funny looking bird.
Boy. Alright, let's do this. pretty fun. We've just swam over from our boat that's just behind us there, and just over to the reef edge, and we hardly went up and down at all, but it was actually surprisingly good. There was some nice coral, little bits of coral in amongst it, but the fish was the really amazing thing. Fish seemed unbelievably tame here. I've got footage of fish up close that normally you can't get anywhere near. I guess they're just so used to so many people snorkeling here. There's stacks of people around. So that was actually well worth the effort. Just coming up to the end of another fun day here at Fitzroy Island. A nice little walk this morning. Surprisingly good, fun snorkel this afternoon. It's gotten busy in here though today. There's a lot more boats here today than yesterday. Probably because the breeze has gotten up. Hopefully it'll be another great day tomorrow. Snap decision this morning to leave. Our friends back there on Callista just putting their mate up. Had a bit of a rough night, so we weren't too bad, but it's getting a little bit rolly, so we're going to press on. Head around to Mission Bay, which is on the way to Cairns, just around the corner up ahead. Just got to go around that point up ahead. We'll have a look in there. Mixed reports in on Navionics about that anchorage, so if it's no good, we'll press on and just go into Cairns. It was a fun stay, but we'll be back. Got some more snorkeling to do, haven't we? We got boarded yesterday. Well, not boarded, but we were tied up alongside by both Border Force and the Marine Parks boat came over. We were talking to them about the snorkeling. They said that around that corner just behind Precious's Head at Nudie Beach, down the bottom end of Nudie Beach, is supposed to be pretty good snorkeling. So yesterday was pretty fun, even though it was just right at the resort. I expected absolutely nothing from that, but it was actually pretty cool. So anyway, we'll press on today, on to new adventures. The beauty of being this far north is that everything we're seeing now is all new to us, so we haven't been up this far, so all good. This is Turtle Bay. It's over on the mainland, just straight across basically from Fitzroy Island. Looks pretty nice in there. It's supposed to be a light weather anchorage, but yeah, I'm not sure if today's the day, but it does look pretty good. Not sure how far in you can get, that's the problem. You can see we are surfing along on a little bit of a swell here, so doesn't look terrible in there though. It looks pretty nice. Might be somewhere to check out in the future. So this is Cape Grafton up ahead. Mission Bay that we're heading for is just around the corner from there. If it's no good in Mission Bay, then we'll just press on for Cairns, but we'll see how we go first. Wouldn't mind stopping here. There's Callista rocketing past us. So that's Mission Bay back there. We decided not to stop there. It was a bit swelly still, so put the mainsail up and we're having a cracking sail across the bay here. Callista romping along over there. But yeah, we've just got to clear this point up in front there and then line up the leads to go into Cairns. Having a beautiful sail though, cracking along there, 14 knots of breeze, doing sevens. Nice angle, about that 120 mark. So very comfortable. We're behind the sort of headland here, so the swell's not so bad. Very easy. So just starting to get our first few glimpses of Cairns. Be nice to get in there, a bit of flat water. A couple of quiet nights. I'm probably going to go into the marina for a week, but maybe not for a couple of days. Still trucking along though. Woo! Smoking. Okay, so motor on. Sails down, just about to line up the leads here to go into Cairns. port and starboards here. So the end of a pretty interesting day here in the Trinity Inlet at Cairns. We've been anchored up here in the same spot all day, but we've swung around through such a huge area. At one stage we were real close to that marker there, then we seem to be out in the middle of the river, and then there's a boat around in front of us here, this catamaran, and we're nearly hitting him at one point. The current in here is crazy. We've had kind of wind against tide for a little bit. When we first anchored up, we were more worried about this fellow that's in front of us here being the closest boat, but we got pretty close to this guy. We've been sailing over the top of our anchor, all sorts of crazy stuff. Anyway, we've probably got another day out here and then we're in the marina on Saturday. Got one more night. Could be an interesting night tonight though. Got a bit of chop coming out the river here, slapping under our tuck. It's always pretty noisy. Not ideal on this boat, but and a big tide tonight at about 8:30, so we're hoping once that passes things will calm down a little bit. You can see how much we've been shifting around here at anchor. The tide's against the wind, it's been swirling around, we've been sailing over the top of our anchor. Very weird. But I think we're holding okay, we're just not very steady.
Look what we've woken up to this morning. Grey skies, but 2 beautiful rainbows. Welcome to Cairns.
Not such a pretty morning this morning. Pretty overcast, had a little bit of light rain. Stop trying to get out of the picture. Pretty crowded in here. About to get a lot more crowded though. I don't know where he's going to drop anchor. Hopefully not next to us. Wow, they look big when you see them up close, don't they? Whoa. I like their orange fenders down the side. Did that Carnival Splendor cruise, didn't you? Up to here?
I did, and the weather was very similar, overcast and miserable when we came.
Sam was saying she reckons they're going to dock over here where that blue building is. Blue roof building. We'll see how good she is. There goes our view, eh?
Yeah.
Not going to see much behind him if he does park over there. Our cityscape's going to go, that's for sure. This is crazy. Looks like they're trying to spin him around in the river. He's going to take up the whole width of the river. Either that or he was going to try and park in this spot just in front of us. Hope he's got a good anchor. Yeah, looks like he's got his stern thruster on this side pumping. There's a tug on the transom there, obviously pulling him in. I'm tipping there's someone on the other side of the bow pushing him this way. It's right at the top of the tide here, so I think they try to do it at slack water. I'm guessing because it was fairly ripping through here yesterday, and that would be a lot of current on the side of that thing if it was running hard. That is pretty crazy how well they can just spin him. Those tugs have got some push and pull. This guy at the front looks like he's just watching. It's all the stern thruster and the tug at the back. So I guess once they've got him parallel, the guy at the front will come in and start giving him a shove as well. Try and drive him over against the wharf there. He's going in for the push. You can see the prop spinning. Comes the swell. Our neighbours are off. Tug's pulling them out. There's some guys sailing up the river here. I think the pilot boat just went down and told them to abort the mission. See our Carnival Splendor. The tug's still attached, I guess, in case of any last minute emergencies. Still got his line across there. Big boats.
Loving you makes the stars shine brighter. Yeah. One step closer to
That's
the
all.
header. Yeah. We'll warriors, we'll rule our own domain. Yeah. Keep our heads up high, pushing on like a chugging train. Loving you makes the world spin faster. Yeah. Ain't enough days in the week for us to kiss. Oh. We are explorers, we're seeking higher places. Oh. Pulling on the reins when we find our home again. So swinging, so swinging, so swinging.
Morning, pumpkin.
Let's go walkies. We're going to go and explore a bit of Cairns this morning. Not looking too nice out here today. But anyway. Not you two again. Walkies today. So we're going for a walk today. We're walking up to a couple of the boat shops, Whitworth's, the deck store, and probably to Bunnings as well. So that's a good decent walk. So see how we go with that. Oh no, Jesus, ladies. I didn't even look. Do my eyes deceive me, or have we made it? An hour later, we finally arrived at Whitworth's. This is us. So that's Whitworth's done. That's coffee done. See him still buying stuff. He just can't help himself. All right, on to the next stop, the deck store, to get some anodes for my prop. Okay, anodes, check. Now we just got to find a bolt to fit the anodes. And fortunately, well, we hope the place is just around the corner. And I'm hoping this is the place, Nautical Supplies. Sounds like it should work.
Let's hope.
We could use some nautical supplies. This looks like us. Okay, here's the next stop, Services Australia. We've got to do some ID linking or something or other. Alright, we're ID verified after an hour. We're trucking around.
At least it's done now.
What was it, my passport had the wrong birth date on it or something?
I know, something on their
Something
system.
on their system got put in as the 3rd of the 4th, not the 4th of the 3rd. So an hour later we're back on track, but we've decided we've had enough walking for the day. We're up to like 15,000 steps already, so we've decided to Uber home. We've had enough. Back to the peace and quiet of the marina. That was $12 well spent, precious, on the Uber. It's a bit of a miserable old day here in Cairns Marlin Marina today. Very foggy, very low cloud, a little trickle of sprinkling rain, but maybe a good day to do some editing, huh? After our big day's walk yesterday. That might be the thing to do. Pina colada. like to cough in the background.